Kaitlyn for the first virtual Making Waves class. It's 5 p.m. and you're about to have half an hour of movement, fun, get a bit of energy into your day. I'm going to crack straight to it. I'm going to try not to talk too much. First things first, I just want to say make sure that you are wearing some comfy clothes that you can move in. Make sure you've got a little bit of space around you. As you can see, I don't have tons of space, so we're going to make it work today. Do find a space where you're not going to bang into anything or hurt yourselves. Please adapt any movements you want to. This is yours to take away and enjoy, so don't feel like you have to do it exactly how I do if you don't have the space that I have. Secondly, any music I'm using today, I will aim to tell you if it's got a phrase to it so that you can practice at home, but also XM do not own any of these musics and no copyright is intended by using any of this music. I think that's all. I'll try not to jabber too much as we go through it. Let's start first of all with a warm-up. So I'm just going to turn the music up. We're just going to start with some rolling of the shoulders, rolling of the wrists. I'll just talk you through it, so just follow me as we go. First things first, take a deep breath in. Arriving into the space. Let's take another breath in. Going to start with rolling the wrists. I'm not going to do too much on the arms today, but there is a little bit, so let's just make sure that we're prepared. Let's move that into the elbows. And let's just have a little wiggle into the shoulders. Let's take it into the neck. Circling over, inviting the chest and the upper back to move with it. Don't forget to breathe. We're going to circle the other way now. Same thing. Involve the chest, involve the back. And let's take that into the shoulder one more time. Lift them up and down the back. Up and down the back. And if you've noticed, I'm doing a small plie in my parallel position as I do that. One more time. Down the back. Good. This time we're going to take it into full arm circles. So opening out and back. Don't feel like you have to push your arms back. They're okay to open to the sides a little bit as they come down. One more. And reversing backwards. Breathing in as we do so. One more time. Good, give them a bit of a shake, cool down the body. Good, okay, we're going to have some shakes just to get our blood pumping a little bit more. You've done this before, some of you. If not, if this is new for you, just give it a go. It's okay, we're all going to look silly together, don't worry about it. I'm going to explain, hopefully well. We're going to do 8 shakes downwards, so they go like this. As we throw our arms towards the floor, I'm bending my knees, I'm releasing my back into the floor as much as possible. We do 8 down to begin, then we do 8 forwards, then we do 8 to the side, and then we do 8 upwards, and you can release your head with this one as I do it. This one's a bit strange because you're reaching up, but you're still plieing as you do it, so have a little play around with it. Try and relax as much as possible as we do it. The aim is to get you warm, so you're moving all of your body, not just your arms. Okay, we're going to do 8 down, 8 forward, 8 side, 8 up, then 4 down, 4 forwards, 4 to the side, 4 up. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Repeat the ones because they're fast. Okay? Let's do it together. I'll put some faster music on for us to do it together. Don't worry about trying to find your own music for this. We're just going to do it together. I'll probably repeat some of the songs, so don't worry about it. I'll count you in. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, side. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Repeat. Okay, hopefully you build a little bit of a sweat then, but let's do it one more time so we're really warm. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 2, 3, side, and front, up, 1, here come the forward, 1, 2, 3, forward, side, up, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, repeat, 1. Good, shake it off. Hopefully you're a little bit out of breath like me. Hopefully you could hear my voice as well, just how much I was shaking. If you're not out of breath right now, pause the video, rewind, do that again, because you should be, okay? We're going to move on a little bit, something a bit more strengthening based, get our hearts pumping a little bit more, make sure we're super warm. We might have been sat down today, I know I have, I do a lot of admin, so I want to get my blood pumping, get my heart rate up, expand my aerobic capacity a little bit. I'm going to talk you through it. A lot of you have done this before anyway. It's essentially the equivalent of what we would do in a circuit, but we're going to do it at home. Obviously we're going to all be doing it together, we just can't see each other right now. So the first thing we're going to start with is jumping jacks. We're going to do 30 seconds of each of these that I talk about. So the first one is jumping jacks. Yeah, we've all done jumping jacks before. So we do these for 30 seconds. I'll put a timer on. We'll stop. Next one is going to be holding a plank. So we're going to be changing between moving and static most of the time. So we're coming down. I'm sure some of you have done a plank before. Hands are coming flat. We're in a straight line. Or please do feel free to come down to your elbows. Now, just to reiterate, if I move sideways, we don't want any bums. We don't want any seals. We're aiming for a nice straight line, pushing into the hands nice and flat, heels reaching away, nice elongated head. Okay, none of this, none of this, none of this, no funky stuff, just a straight line. 30 seconds. We then come back up. We're going to do squats for 30 seconds. So nice wide position. I like to have my feet on a slight angle outwards, engaging my turnout muscles, knees going over the toes, so make sure that they are. And I'm going to come down. I'm saying squats, they're a little bit more like a plie, to be honest. I'm holding my hands in, so I'm not doing anything funky with them. I'm coming down and up as low as I can go, comfortably with my knees following over my feet. Okay, that's 3. The fourth one, I've had a mind blank, is going to be, bridge. So we're going to come down, we're going to do it sideways so you can see. We're going to come down onto our back, knees are up, hands are flat down by our sides. We're going to push without using our hands in the floor. Actually, let's turn them upwards. So back of hands on the floor. We're going to push into our feet, lifting the pelvis up, dropping it down, up, down, up for 30 seconds again. Okay, then we come up. Last one, you're going to hate me, but we can do this. Burpees for 30 seconds. I'm sure some of you have done burpees. There's a few alterations, so I'll give you them and you go to where you're at today, but that doesn't mean that you get to be cheeky and go, oh, I can't be bothered. Push yourself, but push yourself to where you're able to safely. So burpee, big jump, bend the knees, hands go flat down towards the floor, feet jump out, so make sure you've got room behind you. Feet jump in, we jump back up, repeat, okay? As many as you can do in 30 seconds. Hopefully that'll make sense. I'm going to do it with you, so follow along. We're going to do those 5 things twice, okay? I'm going to get my timer. We're going to do 30 seconds. First thing, jumping jack. Ready? Go! 30 seconds. Get low in your legs.
Drop the weapon. Drop the weapon. Drop the weapon. Drop the weapon.
Halfway.
Drop the weapon.
Keep going.
Drop the weapon. Drop the weapon. Drop the weapon.
Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Coming down to our plank. Let's reset.
see me, they don't really wanna see me, they don't really
Halfway.
they don't wanna see me.
Keep going. 2, 1. Good. Reset. Last one. Bucky, you can do this. Let's go. Halfway. Keep going. Stop. Okay, grab a quick drink. Make sure you're breathing in between. Tighten your ponytail if you need to. Now, so we're going to do that twice. So we're going to do all of that again. Let's go. Hope you remember what's first, jumping jacks. Go! Halfway!
Drop the weapon. Drop the weapon. Drop the weapon. Drop the weapon.
Going, a little bit longer.
Drop the weapon. Drop the weapon. Drop the weapon.
And reset. 1. Go! Keep going, you've got this. Halfway. Keep going, couple more seconds. Good, reset. Squat plies. Go.
Drop the weapon. 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 Drop the weapon.
Keep going. 5 more seconds. Good. Let's get down. Reset to bridge. Let's go.
Drop the weapon. 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 Drop the weapon.
Keep going.
Drop the weapon.
Less than 10 seconds. You've got the last one after this. 2, 1. Good. Reset. Burpees. You've got this. Go. Push yourself. Last time. Halfway. Stop.
Drop the weapon. Drop the weapon.
Good.
Drop the weapon. Drop the weapon.
Hopefully, you're nice and sweaty like me. Ponytail's falling out again. Have a quick drink. And we're going to come back recap a little phrase. You're feeling a lot warmer now and you're ready for the next part of our session together. You've had a little drink, I hope. Make sure you've had plenty of water. I'm quite warm and I'm making sure I drink lots, so make sure you do too. We're just going to learn a little bit, or maybe recap. If you're part of Making Waves, you're going to know this next part. We're going to learn, go over a little phrase from Making Waves. Follow along. If you prefer mirroring, then I'm going to mirror the first part of the dance. So just following with me, I'm going to do lefts and rights as best as I can. And then afterwards, I'm going to turn around, put the music on, and we'll do it together as well, so you can follow along for those who find that easier too. Okay, here we go. So the first part, we're going to start in our parallel position. I'm reaching down and out with my right arm to the side, and as I do so, I'm stepping out with my right leg. So scoop in, that arm is going to join upwards as I pull the leg back into parallel, and I drop my left arm downwards as I'm plie-ing over myself. Okay, let's just recap that much again. 5, 6, 7, and scoop, reach, down. From here, everything's going to drop downwards, and as I do that, the shoulders are going to roll backwards. I'm going to shoot my right leg forward, my left leg back into a lunge. So I've just scooped. From here, I'm going to shoot out and downwards. Okay, so nice and strong, nice and grounded. Again, make sure you don't kick anything behind you either. From here, the left arm is going to follow first, so it's going to circle over and above us. The right is going to follow it, and I'm going to turn over and back onto myself. Okay, so let's do that much again from the beginning. Remember, we're scooping out to the right side first, so we go scoop, drop, shoot, circle the arms, turn on yourself back to our parallel position. Nice big straight arms in that turn as well. From here, I'm going to keep going. Please do pause and rewind at any point if you need to. So from here, I'm going to reach upwards, I'm going to have a little jump, and I'm going to land on my right leg. Okay? Ready? So we jump up, both legs, both arms, landing on my left, and I sink all the way down, landing on my right, sorry. So my right is up, and my left leg is down. Okay? Let's do that a little bit from the beginning again. I'm going to reset myself this way slightly, because I am going to be moving that way, and I don't want to bang into the radiator, as I've been saying this whole time. So let's go from the beginning with the scoop. 5, 6, 7, and scoop, drop, shoot, big turn, straight arms, jump, landing on the left, sinking down. Now here, I'm going to drop over onto my left side. The back of my hand is going to come flat onto the floor. My shoulder's going to go downwards. I'm placing my right hand in front of my face, and I'm going to swing my right leg in front of the body, and at the same time I'm pushing in my bottom leg and I'm lifting my pelvis up to come back down. Okay? There should be no pressure on the head. This should not hurt at all, especially if you're on a carpeted floor, you've got a bit of cushion. So I'm just going to explain that one more time. Left leg is underneath, right leg is up. I drop down onto the left hand side, back of my left side, right hand in front. I swing my leg and I come back through and into a fourth position. Okay? If that is tricky for you, no problem at all. You've got two options. You can sink down onto your side, over, swing the leg to come back up, or if you don't want to go onto your side, it's no problem. You can reach down. We're going to swing the arm and the leg forward, and then we're going to come back into our fourth position again. Okay? Let's go from the beginning, adding that little bit on. And then we've got a couple more moves just to finish. Okay, so hopefully you can remember what the beginning is. I'm going to pause so you can think. Big scoop, down to the right. Scoop, drop, swish, big turn, jump, landing on the right, sinking down, flowing through into our fourth. Okay? From here, the hands are going to continue to swipe in front of the body. We're going to change. Now, I've probably done the arms wrong there. Some of my Participants might tell me off, but do whatever arm suits you as long as they're a swipe, and we're changing the feet. So I'm going to rewind, do that again. We've just swung the leg, we've come back, we swipe across the body so that we're here. Hands keep feeding down to the side. They're going to place, we're going to scoop the upper body down onto the floor. Knees are going to be bent, so we're going to circle the feet around and into a fourth again. Okay, let me just recap that a little bit for you. Rewind. So we've just kicked the leg, swung it back to our fourth, swipe the arms, change the feet, place the hands down, chest onto the floor, circle the feet, fourth position. I'm going to add the last move on before we recap. Left hand is going to come nice and close to the side. We're going to push into it. We're going to have a little bit of a swing onto our knees over to this side. So, the girls are going to tell me off. Yep, we're going to kick out this way. I'm going to change it slightly. This is part of our phrase, of our piece. So we need to make sure that obviously this is doable in our homes now, okay? So we're going to swing out with our left leg to the side. I'm going to come up a little bit so that I can do that. So from here, I'm just twisting my body round. I'm going to tuck my left leg in so that I can shoot it out. And I'm going to come onto my knees with my back to you, okay? So your back should also be to my back. Let's recap that from the start. Can you remember? Pause for dramatic effect. We're going to scoop down to the side. So we scoop, we drop, circle the shoulders, circle, big jump, right leg, sink, left side, swing, fourth position, change, chest, reach the feet, we keep feeding through, tuck the leg, swipe out, finish. Good, hopefully you got that. Let's do that all together with music now. So, some of you will know what song it is, but just in case you need to know, it is Old Friend by Elderbrook. Again, Exum do not own this music, there is no copyright intended. Yeah, if you want to practice at home, please do. That's the song that this is to. I'm going to turn it up, we're going to do it together. This time, I'm going to face you once. I'm going to do it how we just did. I'm going to do it a second time. I'm going to face this way. Okay? Let's do this. Make sure you got space. 5, 6, 7, go! One more time, give the face of the way. For those who prefer it, so I'm the same way as you now, okay? This is my right. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go! Both be facing the same way. I hope that made sense. If you want to practice again, please rewind the video, keep going over it. Again, we're going to be doing this every week, so don't stress if you didn't get it first time today or if it's new to you. We'll go over it again next week. I'll try and be clearer every time I get through it. But yeah, next part, we've got a little task for you, so grab a quick drink again and I'll come back for your task to explore. Okay, so next part of the session is going to be a task that I would like you to take home, obviously take home, be with you now where you are, but basically it's for you to explore over the next week before we come back together next Monday. I'm going to do the same so that you know that we're in this together. Just how crazy you can get. I'm gonna try and make mine silly, as I always do, so that you feel better and know that there are no limits, okay? It's whatever you want it to be. The task that I would like you to do is to find a prop in your house. And I say prop, I literally mean object. It can be anything that is not breakable or that's gonna hurt you. Something that you can explore with movement safely, okay? Cannot stress that more. I'm looking over this way because mine's here. I'm gonna be doing this with a pretend flower, a fake flower, because it's a little bit cheerful, it's bright, it intrigued me, and I wondered what I could do. So that was my inspiration behind it. And the important thing that I would like us to explore with this is between now and next Monday, making a solo moving with your object, okay? And that's the important thing, moving with it, okay? So no putting it on the floor and being inspired by it. We will get to that, but we'll build to that later on through the weeks as we do this together, okay? And like I said, I'm going to be doing this with you. So next week we'll come back together and we'll do a little sharing. I'll do a little snippet within the session, 1 to 2 minutes. It doesn't have to be super long, of what I've come up with this object. And you guys at home, if you feel comfortable, of course, if you have media consent, please do film what you've come up with and send it in to us at Exim, and we of course will all be watching. It will help us continue to feel inspired and hopefully give you a little bit of passion as well when you're creating it. So hopefully that's clear. 1 to 2 minutes, moving with your object. You've got a week, loads of time, and we'll show each other next Monday. Again, if you have completed it by that time, please feel free to share a little video of it with us at Exim, and we'll keep adding on to it through the weeks. Fab. So, task out of the way. You can probably guess what's coming next. I would like us to do a little cool down together. It's really important. We've been moving quite a lot. It's a sunny day, so it might be quite warm in your home. We've got the heart rate up. We now need to slow it down. We need to get ourselves to a safe level before we go and sit and eat loads of food on the sofa and watch some Netflix, I don't know. We need to make sure that we're lowering our blood pressure, if we have blood pressure. Okay, so I'm going to put a little song on. Again, it's going to be very similar to the warm-up, so just following along with what I'm doing. I'll speak as much as possible, and again, I'll try and do lefts and rights as best as I can, but it doesn't really matter as long as you're moving and stretching both sides, okay? I'm going to put on a bit more of a peaceful song now. We'll start similarly to the beginning with moving our wrists. Into the elbows. Breathing whilst we do this again. Bringing it into the shoulders. Into the neck. Up to the ears and again breathing in. One more time. Bending the knees, reaching arms to the side, breathing in, reaching up. Reaching one arm down to the side. Back up, swapping sides. Good, reaching up. We're going to dive those hands through, tucking the chin into the chest, rolling down. Shaking the legs, aiming for straight knees. If it hurts, please don't do it. Keep your knees slightly bent. We're going to reach the hands down, reaching the chest towards the shins as we do so.
Brother, you don't need to turn me away. I was waiting.
Bending knees. One more time, I'm going to do it sideways.
You go wherever you go today. You go today.
Good. Rolling up.
Remember how it took you down.
Sliding the shoulders down, back. Nice tall spine. We're going to step 1 foot back. Nice strong lunge. Knee over ankle.
When I'm walking, brother, don't you forget. It ain't
Swapping legs.
that you'll ever find a friend.
Again, knee over ankle.
Wherever you go today, you go today.
Good. Coming back. Just going to circle the hips a little bit. Okay. Easing them out. Don't forget about your back edges. Good. You're going to come to a nice wide position. Okay. We're going to breathe in. Breathing down. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. We're going to take it into the side so I'm keeping one leg bent, one straight, and I'm coming over the edge. Here. Again, making sure you've got a solid position here. Coming back to the start. And the other way. I'm just going to check what song is going to come on next as well. Stay there in that position. Making sure it's still a lovely song that comes on next. Coming back. We're going to turn the feet in so we're in our parallel position. Folding forwards at the hips. Reaching down towards the floor, hands towards the floor, head towards the floor, looking through the legs. Good.
To see without my
Walking the feet back in.
the first time that you
We're going to come down onto the floor.
boundless by the
One straight leg. One tucked into the side. Reaching up nice and tall. And I'm folding over the top. Doesn't matter how far you go, as long as you can feel a stretch and you've got beautiful straight spine.
Feel my feet above the ground. Hand of God,
Swapping legs. Again, straight spine. I'm folding forwards, I'm not curving, I'm folding, so I've got lovely straight spine, and then I'm relaxing over the top. Good, bringing the feet in, sitting up nice and tall. Again, straight spine forwards. When you can go as far as you can, relaxing over the top. Knees reaching towards the floor.
Lord, I no longer believe, drowned in living waters, cursed by the love that I receive.
Tucking one foot under. Crossing over the thigh with the other foot. Two bum cheeks on the floor. Pass that leg into the chest. Plant the other arm behind you. Nice glute stretch. Sitting up nice and tall.
Now my riverbed has dried. Shall I find no other?
Swapping over.
All is me.
Again, don't forget, two bum cheeks. Straight spine. Good, relaxing. hard work you've done today, appreciating that this might be new for you, that you might be in a different space than you're used to, doing something that's familiar. All of this is really challenging. We're learning in different environments, together we're learning, and we should be proud of what we've achieved today. Swap the feet over, same position. Again, breathing in, breathing out. Being proud of what you've achieved today, knowing that we've got more weeks, knowing that as we go through this together, we'll find our way, and that we're going to be amazing during that. Coming back up, giving the body a little bit of a wiggle, however it needs to happen. Appreciating what we've just done together today. Thank you so much for joining me on your Monday evening. I hope to see you next week. I hope I didn't speak too much. I have a tendency to waffle on, but I hope that you enjoyed doing this together. I have, and I can't wait to see you all again next week.